All right, 101, let's start this with a little row, Paul.
At exactly, whatever it is, 170 days after the halving, they both have this correction, the liquidity correction. It's all the same thing. This is the everything code. It's all driven by liquidity and the Bitcoin halvings and the patterns that emerge. So that correction, however long that takes, call it a month, 3 weeks, that correction ushers in phase 2 of the banana zone, which tends to be the violent propulsion of alts, the banana zone signature pattern. So are we overbought yet? Should we be worried? Should we be thinking, my God, what happens if it's over 100,000 and it tops here? Well, our core risk indicator is nowhere near overbought. We're still barely mid. So it's suggesting we've got a lot further to go. When we look at the log regression channel, this is my kind of chart of truth. The thing that I find is immensely helpful. Well, we're not even at the mean of the trend. So we're still below mean. Now, we're going to go to 1 or 2 standard deviations. In fact, it's never not gone to 2 standard deviations. 2 standard deviations, you're talking $500,000 plus Bitcoin. Now, maybe it doesn't. Maybe the law of diminishing returns kicks in and gets to 1 standard deviation. Well, that gets you to 250,000 or so. I'm not giving you projections. I'm giving you contextualization of what an exponential trend looks like. All to play for, so there's nothing to worry about. Cycle top finder. This has been a really good way of finding the cycle top. We are nowhere there. Absolutely nowhere near. So again, chances are we'll have a little pullback in January. First we'll hit year end, a little pullback in January, and we'll just keep ripping higher until we eventually hit the cycle top. But that's a long way from now and much later towards the very end of 2025 or even into 2026. We can't tell yet. We'll see how liquidity plays out, but that's where we are in the banana zone.
Welcome back to Crash and Eddie. Welcome back to the glitch in the matrix. All right, people, it's been a while. Just wanted to catch up with you. Year end, December 31st, 2024. All right, people. So little Raw Paul to get you going. The one thing that dude knows is macro. And everything is driven by liquidity. So pay attention to that. And the Fed came out this week. Or they didn't come out, but it was kind of floated out in one of the headlines that, hey, there's no way they're going to be just doing 2 cuts in 2025. It's going to be 4. And you got the incoming president saying, warning about a depression. And it's all just, they're all just positioning to, absolutely turn on the spigots and start printing money. Quantitative easing. You got Yellen that came out and said, too, that, there's issues and she's going to have to create liquidity, and you got all the global concerns. We're going to have to carry the globe as usual, with interest rates and stuff. So I'm seeing liquidity, people, and that's not a top of a market. So we'll see how everything goes. It's going to be extremely volatile, that. But you know what you got to do? Eliminate debt, and we have our debt czar out today. By the way, Limsey gives her regards. She's busy today, but we'll get her back here soon. She's a little disgruntled with some stuff, not with our stuff, but got some stuff going on. Anyways, just the thing that you got to do, that's all that matters, is getting out of debt and buying assets. It's that simple. That's what everyone that has wealth does. You don't work just for money. You got to work to buy assets. So keep that in mind and get out of debt or stay out of debt. Be smart and you're going to be fine with this situation, but it is going to be ugly. I mean, it's debatable what we're in right now, whether it's recession or depression or whatever. I heard an interesting video from Bernie Sanders, I think it is, that I want to bring up because he kind of hits it on the head. I mean, the U.S. is really going to, the world is going to, the middle class is just disappearing. So if you have your act together, you'll stay in it or move up. And if you don't, it's going to be a big struggle. I feel really bad for the people that don't have these opportunities, you know. You all do if you're listening to this, and, you know, take advantage of it because everyone doesn't. So you're very fortunate. I'm very fortunate. Let's have some fun. All right. So that said, quick vid, but I did want to hit on the Skearch giveaway coming up. We got one. We're going to do, we are behind in our giveaways, and I appreciate your patience. But just go in, register, go to the digital asset tab, and hit the enter giveaway button for 1,000 FLR. The next one is going to be January 3rd at 2:05 Central Time. So for 1,000 FLR, I think everything's going to work. We've been doing some work, tweaking stuff, getting our system right, and it's more challenging than you might think. But we got a lot of giveaways to do. We are behind. We got a Christmas giveaway. We got, this one is going to be for New Year's. We'll get this out right away. We have multiple Italy giveaways. We have, and we'll have other reasons to do it. So it's going to be fun. It's becoming more valuable. So get in and enter the giveaway. Should be a good time. And if you can't for some reason, give us some feedback. Drop feedback on the video or send us a note at rewards@skearch.net. That would be appreciated, and you'll probably get something out of it. I'm just going to leave it at that. You will probably get something out of it. So it's 2:05 right now. We are exactly 3 days away, people. So get in. We'll try and give you more notice, but the key is to check in and see if there's one going. Once you're registered, we're going to send out emails as a reminder to just say, hey, we got a giveaway coming up, or we got this or that. And again, hopefully we can expand what we're doing. This one's for 1,000 FLR. Take it or leave it. If you don't want it, don't enter. It's that simple. If you do, you probably have a decent chance. So, and congrats to our 1,000 FLR Thanksgiving Day giveaway. We missed Christmas, but we're gonna loop back and do it. So don't worry, we'll still have that, and all sorts of information on crypto. There's so much going on as usual. You got, Bitcoin's around 94,000. Ethereum 3357. That heated up a little bit a few days ago, a week or two ago. It's been warming up a little bit. But man, my sources are telling me that they're moving around small amounts of Ethereum for $6 plus gas fees. And apparently they ran into an ad from Ethereum saying, want to avoid the gas fee? Watch a video for 7 minutes. Watch a 7-minute ad to avoid your gas fee. I'm telling you, Ethereum might do really well in this bull run, but it's not scalable. From everything I've seen, and I've used it, and you guys know we have some stuff stuck in that ecosystem that is moving out. Gala is fastly getting away from it, and I love that. And Gala Chain, by the way, is that token's not doing a lot. It's heated up a little bit. It's off the bottom. And I'm seeing a lot of tokens. There's kind of floors put in, you know? Yeah, there's corrections, but there's some floors put in, and there's truth coming out with some of these that don't have utility. So, and the ones that do are kind of creeping up a little bit, you know? You got year-end closes tonight, and that is huge for a lot of these tokens. For XRP to live in the twos now, and it'll probably close around 2. You know, I don't care if it would go down to $1.50, $1.60, $1.40. It doesn't matter. But I don't think it will at the close, at least. So, for it to do that, it's very telling to me. Again, not financial advice on this channel. These are just my thoughts and opinions, stuff that I do, stuff that I look at. You got to make your own investment decisions and do your own research. But I do encourage you to get into an ecosystem or two and learn about this stuff. And I think you'll see a lot of opportunity because this stuff is not going away. And this bull run, from what I can tell, from what I see, it's not over. It's not even close. And it was good to see Rao kind of confirm that, because he knows a little bit more about macro than me. Not that much, though, to be honest, but I've learned some things from him too. So anyways, he is a pompous dude, though, isn't he? But I think he does that a lot to piss people off. I think at the end of the day, he's a good guy. So, but some of his, man, if you listen to like Drinks with Rao, he will chew up Americans. And of course, being to Italy, he's categorically wrong. And my wife will definitely tell him this, that Spain is better than Italy on any level ever. So you got RLUSD is out there. It's being used. It's being adopted. You have Tether that has just been kind of delisted from MiCA over in Europe. It's a process, and that kind of tells me it's going to stick around. There's definitely some stuff going on, but it's not. It's not really going under, and they need these markets, so I just don't see that happening. At least immediately. Check out the fear and greed. It's down to 48. So there's a lot of fear out there. You know, some people are just saying, oh, Bitcoin's, there's so much FUD. Bitcoin's it's going to zero is what it's doing. You know, I mean, you just hear all this stuff, and, you know, I love the guy that came out, Crypto Teacher. He will not allow for comments on his videos, which is here or there. Okay, if you don't want to, that's fine. But I will not forget how he swore up and down XRP will never go above $1. It won't do it. And it's going to go above $1. It did. It's going to go above $100. And it's going to go above $1,000. It's just a matter of when. Because that network's going to be used. And as much assets that flow through these cryptos, that's going to bring their value. So don't forget that as you're doing your research and understanding what's going on. That's the case, in my opinion. So, and that's based on some factual knowledge. So, take a look at stuff. Keep an eye on things. We'll do some more specific videos coming out. I wanted to catch up with you guys. Caspa's sitting around 11.5. Seems to have a hard cap at 10ish, from what I understand. They have heavy players involved that have got significant amounts invested in mining and mining equipment, and these things are manipulated. None of this stuff that you're seeing is happenstance. The stuff you're seeing in the news, this stuff's all planned out, and it's all moving into crypto. Everything's starting to be tokenized. And the way the RLUSD works is pretty fascinating. I mean, it's quite a way. And again, we don't have a CBDC, but we are going to have stable coins, which have some similar attributes. Let's see, RLUSD. Hey, it's at $1. 5309 still. So there's not a ton out there. I think there's 70. I think this is the Ethereum one. So it's on ETH chain and the XRPL. So that's that. There's not a ton of it out there. It's got 9 exchanges listed that deal with it right now. Bullish is a newer one. Bullish is the biggest one, actually. Which I'd have to look at that. I don't recall what their deal is, but we'll take a look at some of this stuff. So yeah. Just I mean, everything's kind of stable. It's up, but it's definitely pulled back from the highs when it had that run, and I think we're gonna make another run, early this year. We'll see how long it takes. Let's get through the new year and see what comes after that. Yeah, so just taking a look at the crypto bubbles. You guys like these, but yeah, don't forget this isn't financial advice. Make your own investment decisions. Have a great new year with your loved ones and your friends, and let's have a great 2025 with lots of giveaways. Get in there, register, and hit that button so you can participate. That would be a blast. And that's it for this one. Drop a like and subscribe. We would really appreciate that. And send it out to anyone you think might be interested. We'll have a little more substantive chats coming up soon. We'll absolutely do that. But I just want to catch up with you and let you know about the giveaway, let you know what's going on, get you updated. So, looking forward to talking to you in 2025, and you'll see. We got a lot of stuff going on. Good times coming. So, have a good one. For Crash and Eddie, this is Eddie saying Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, belated Christmas, and we'll talk to you real soon. See ya. So, yeah. If you listened this far, drop a note. If you listen this far to this video and you hear this, drop a comment before the giveaway, and you will get an extra 250 flare. How's that for a little trickaroo? You guys better listen till the end, because you never know what's going to happen. Talk to you later. Have a good one.